An Arlington woman is 1 hour away from being executed for torturing and starving a 9-year-old boy. Lisa Coleman's last chance is for the U.S. Supreme Court to step in. She was convicted in 2006 of killing her girlfriend's little boy. Coleman would be the second Texas woman executed this year. Fox 4's Richard Ray is a media witness for tonight's execution in Huntsville. Richard.
Good evening, Clarice. 38-year-old Lisa Ann Coleman is about to become the 9th person executed in Texas this year, but the Arlington woman is just one of 15 put to death in the U.S. since the Supreme Court reinstated the death penalty nearly 40 years ago. The death penalty is rare for women, but Coleman's crime was horrific. She was convicted in the murder of her girlfriend's son, 9-year-old Devontae Williams. The boy was shackled and starved, beaten and burned with cigarettes. His body bore more than 250 wounds. Prison spokesman Robert Hirsch spent some time with Lisa Coleman today. He says she's at peace, fully aware that barring a last-minute reprieve from the Supreme Court, she will die of lethal injection shortly after 6 tonight.
She's had a chance to visit with relatives, spiritual advisor, attorneys today. She has had an opportunity to make some phone calls if she wants to some other people. And so that's how her day has gone so far.
Hirsch says that 5 friends and family members will witness Coleman's execution. No one is signed up in here representing the victim, Devontae Williams. But of course, Devontae's mother, Marcella Williams, was also convicted in that crime. She pled guilty to capital murder in exchange for a life sentence. Clarice?
And Richard, this is not the first time you've been a witness to an execution. Tell us about that.
It really is a solemn duty that media members have to perform each time one of these happens. Mine was back in June of 1985. Just the 8th person in Texas put to death at the time, a young man from Fort Worth who robbed a liquor store and shot execution style an elderly couple. One of the couple lived and testified against him. Actually, the wife died and the husband lived. But I don't have vivid memories because I think I really tried to put it out of my thoughts a little bit, but I went back and reminded myself with some of the notes that came from that time. There's 2 rooms. There's just a table that they bring the executed person in, strap them on, get the lethal injection to, and a separate room for the witnesses. Very solemn. They usually have some last words. In this case, he did. He said, "Only Allah is God," among other things. What I do remember about it is it was not a scene I want to do again, but I've been asked to and I will.
Well, Richard, thank you for your candor and your perspective, and you'll be reporting tonight. Thank you.